It's championship weekend. You know how I can tell it's championship weekend? Because they haven't been there since before I was born. Putting my football trauma aside, let's dive into the game, shall we? So, with Broncos Pats, all Jared Stidham has to do is not play like CJ Stroud. I would normally absolutely give this to the Broncos without a second's hesitation, but it's Jarrett Stidham. I had to look him up to know who he was. Considering the defense scored a fucking touchdown when May beat the Texans, which would have made it a one-score game, with the Texans driving in the fourth quarter, that game was a lot closer than you think. And with any other starting quarterback in the NFL, the Texans could have had a shot at winning that game. The Broncos have almost as good of a defense. Most would normally say they've got a better quarterback. But guess what? Bo Nix got injured. Now they're starting Jarrett Stidham. In all reality, though, I am going to give this to the Broncos, considering the goddamn defense had to score to put them ahead of the Texans, who have absolutely no weapons aside from Woody Marks and Tank Dell and Nico Collins. I honestly can't remember the last time Tank Dell caught a pass. I gotta give it to the Broncos just because they have more weapons, and some time of training with a new coach can do a lot to someone. We've seen that with Mac Jones, honestly. And also, you want to know how Sam Darnold's so good? He went to goddamn San Francisco. Did Jarrett Stidham go to San Francisco? No, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. I just don't want the Patriots dynasty back. My Giants ended that crap with a little help from the Eagles. Why? Why is it back? It took 8 years. We thought Seahawks versus Niners, who are only relatively a bit worse than the Rams, would be a pretty close game. Look what happened. Clearly, playoff Sam Darnold has to be something else. Or maybe just playoff Rashid Shaheed, because a hell of a way to start the game, scoring more than the opposing team did all game in one kickoff return. But honestly, I have to pick the Seahawks just because that was an absolutely dominating win over the Niners, which is something the Rams haven't known anything about for a very long time. But if you are in the Super Bowl, Seahawks, remember just this one key piece of advice. When you're up against the Patriots, because they will probably win, I just picked the Broncos for the fuck of it. Run the ball! Like and